I know that there's going to be more and more parents on TikTok, and so I want to talk to you if you are a parent and your child isn't doing very well in school. I know that we scold our children instinctively because we're actually afraid. Afraid they won't be able to catch up to society or live up to their full potential. Sometimes we're afraid that they'll follow in our footsteps because we didn't do so well ourselves. Fear is a very, very poor motivator. Children need to know that they're not defined by their grades. In that very moment of vulnerability, it is more important to ask, how do you feel about this grade, rather than to lecture or scold, before then encouraging them into pathways of improvement. Once they feel that you understand their feelings, they'll be more open for you to give suggestions on how they can improve. I try to remove my personal emotion from the response to the failure. Instead, I focus on the solution. For example, where is the gap in the understanding that led to this failure? Do you need more help? Do you need some tuition, extra classes, or consults with your teachers in school? At no point should we attribute the failure to the child's identity or worth. But Inez, previously in the past, would also have this fear that I would scold her. And when she actually brought me the Chinese paper, one of the first things she said to me was sorry, which proves that somehow Inez is still even a little bit afraid of me and my reaction. And that shouldn't be the case. But if our children can't even tell us about failures, to do with school marks and tests that are not going to have any big impact on their final life, how can they tell us about other failures or other mistakes that they've made where they need our help? So it's really important that even on just this basic level of making mistakes and failures in school, that we create that safe space to say it's okay to fail, but I know that you've tried your best, and as long as we continue to keep trying and we get the help that we need, we know we can do better. To the kids who think that your parents scold you and they won't approve, I want you to know that your work is your responsibility. It is up to you to decide how much help you get. And most of the time, your parents only scold you because they really love you and they're afraid. So don't be afraid to tell them how you really feel, okay? Here for you guys, your miracle mom.